When a candidate makes a public appearance, they usually lay out their vision for the future and the policies they'll put in place. But then there's you-know-who. He held his first campaign rally since his conviction, and I think it was the 110-degree heat in Vegas that really got to him. Take a look.
I'm up here sweating like a dog. Secret Service said, we have to make sure everyone's safe. I said, what about me? Oh, we never thought of that. Are the teleprompters not working? So not even a little bit. Great job. And then I don't pay the company that does it, right? And then I end up with a story Trump doesn't pay. I don't pay contractors that do a job. And that's a job. You're in the boat and you have this tremendously powerful battery. And the battery's now underwater. And there's a shark that's approximately 10 yards over there. The boat is sinking. Do I stay on top of the boat and get electrocuted? Or do I jump over by the shark and not get electrocuted? I'll take electrocution every single time. I'm not getting near the shark.
What?
Okay. See, y'all always concerned that I'm smoking something. What's he smoking? My God. So a few days earlier, he hinted that he'd make payback a policy during a very bizarre interview with Dr. Phil. Take a look.
I know you got a thick skin. You're not one of those people that's afflicted with the need to be loved by strangers. I get that.
I think that's true.
You're a billionaire. You got a great family. You're a very dedicated father. People may not see this in you a lot because you keep that kind of private. You have so much to do. You don't have time to get even. You only have time to get right.
Well, revenge does take time. I will say that.
It does.
And sometimes revenge can be justified, Phil. I have to be honest. You know, sometimes it can.
But is the country better or worse for them going after you?
I think the country is really worse for what they've done.
I don't know what is going on. I don't know.
Okay, so the first part, I mean, that literally sounds like me after like 4 espresso martinis, like shark, water, boat. It's bizarre. But this election has been a lot about mental acuity and the stamina of these two presidential candidates who are our oldest in history. And I've at times been critical of Joe Biden. But I think that if you're going to be critical of Joe Biden, you have to look at the glaring warning signs about Donald Trump. Listening to him now does not sound like him in 2016. Right. And he was not ever particularly eloquent. 2016, it's not like he was William Shakespeare really by any means.
That was said nicely.
But it is there. I'm recognizing and seeing a decline in him. Others who've known him have said it. And I think that matters because, I mean, from comparing Nancy Pelosi and Nikki Haley to confusing the president of Turkey with the president of Hungary to confusing Obama and Biden left and right. He does this constantly. He's not where he once was. And yeah, exactly. It's the looks. I'm convinced that the stress of having lost the 2020 election, the legal, the convictions, the indictments, all just piling up, and him finally maybe being held accountable. 34 conviction, felony counts, and then
I'm just asking.
And these pending trials, I think they're getting to him, and I don't think that he's as sharp as he once was, and I don't recognize how his voters don't see that more.
You know, I said during the trial that I thought being on.
Looking at Donald Trump, that he just had a rally. That was his first rally after he came out from he was being convicted for those felony. So actually, the women in the view said it was his first, that was his first campaign so far. In that campaign, we could hear him talking about it was so hot. You don't know why the weather was so hot. He also talked about that, he gave a synonym about shark. That if he knows where he's in a boat and he knows they are going to electrocute him, he saw a shark. If he has the opportunity to jump on the top of that shark or to sit there and to be electrocuted, he said he would better sit there and receive the electric rather than jump into the shark because him and shark is not going nowhere. And the women in the video was just bizarre about everything. They're also showing with Dr. Phil. You know, Dr. Phil is a very strong supporter of President Donald Trump. They show him with Dr. Phil. You could see Dr. Phil was asking him that there's no need for him to revenge because he said that that's true. There's no need for him to revenge because if you revenge take a lot of your time. So Dr. Phil was trying to tell him that many people don't know that President Donald Trump is a family man and is a wonderful father, because he don't even show that he's not proud of that, and he accept that. And he's very busy. If you are very busy like that, you will not have time to even go and be revenge, to plan to revenge people, because revenge take a lot of time. So President Donald Trump said he's just going to focus on himself, focus where he's going. He's not going to focus on anybody. So he won't focus on them and himself and be doing what he's doing and go far. But the women in the view know that they not find that funny. All of them will say, what is wrong with President Donald Trump? Now they say that President Biden was the one who was old. He has mentally deranged. So President Donald Trump cannot even remember names. Who is President Donald Trump? President Donald Trump is that one that the people like Dr. Phil are the one giving him relevance. They are making him to still have a voice and be talking. Who is President Donald Trump? President Donald Trump have gone. Somebody like Hannah gave all type of name that President Donald Trump is a womanizer. He's not a good person. He's a failure. Why would people even depend on him? According to Whoopi said that why would President Donald Trump be blaming President Biden? That President Biden is not the one who send him to go and naked himself with Stormy Daniel in the room. So he should just focus on himself and change whatever he's doing. But according to Sony at the end commented that although they are saying all this, but President Donald Trump have not accepted that he is guilty of sleeping with Stormy Daniel. He's still in denials. So the women in the view say that he has so much pressure after those 34 felony, after all those, so he's way down and it's about like he's losing his mind. He's not with his normal self, his natural self. All that everybody was saying. Actually, what do you really think? Do you really think President Donald Trump is suffering from amnesia, was they saying, because of too much stress? They say he's not this like 2020 because now even it has affected his pool. Many people are no more voting for him. They say about since after that judge give that felony and winning on the other side, President Donald Trump have been down and many people don't even favor him. Actually, what do you really think? Can I see your own opinion in the comment section? Let me see your own opinion on the comment section about all this about President Donald Trump. The women in the view have so much to say and all of them were just giggling about President Donald Trump. So all of them did not find that funny, and all of them, according to them, President Donald Trump cannot be the next president. According to Anna said that while President Donald Trump was there doing the other thing, President Biden on the other hand went to France to visit the grave of the military. Say grave that President Donald Trump refused to go there because rain was falling and no one rain to wet his hair. So actually, what do you think? What do you think? Who do you think is going to win? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help and subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.